Yes, Hangouts is going away. Boo. Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting and a random Monday live stream that I just decided to do like an hour ago. First, joining me tonight is John. So,
hello everybody.
Looks like what's going on, John?
I'm just trying to make sure I'm not talking over myself here by clicking on the, rookie mistake. Get the chat open and everybody's talking.
I actually already had it on mute tonight, which is maybe like the third time I've ever done a live stream where I didn't have to like mute it after I went live. So, looks like we got Comic Books NYC, Unruly Simeon, Old Wolf, Perry, Jam Sessions. Wow, we got a crowd already. So this is a little bit random. Oh, before I get into what we're going to do tonight, I want to give a big thank you. I hit 300 subscribers today.
Congrats, man.
I am stunned.
I'm not.
I am, but I think it's awesome. But I never expected to get to 300. I never expected to get to 100. So let's be real. So pretty excited about that. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. You guys have been watching me for a while. I've been talking about trying to move some books. You'll see my pile is no longer behind me. It is on the floor around me. I am going to go through tonight and go through some of the books I'm going to move and go through my collection just kind of as a whole. And John and I are going to talk. And if anybody wants in, let me know. I'll send you the link. This is just going to be a discussion. I'm going to show off. I'm going to pull random books out and show them. So John can pull random books out and show stuff if he wants to.
I keep a box of maybe I want to sell it ? Books. So I might have to pull that one out and take a look at it.
So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do. I have an almost empty short box. There are a couple of things in it that I know I'm going to try to move. Very few. And there's some other stuff I know that I'm going to try to move, but I haven't pulled out yet. First thing, a couple of the books I've already decided I'm going to pull out and try to move along is, hey, D-Rock, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
So
he is here. Hey, man.
What's up?
So, I was just telling everybody else, D, this is just, if you got stuff you want to show off, go for it. I'm going to go through and try to decide what I'm going to try to move along and what I'm not, and show off random books. Let's see. Anybody else show up? It looks like Comic Ace showed up. Hialeah, what's going on, man? Help me find my keys. Cameron D. Holy moly. My chat is jumping tonight, which is rare.
Dude, you're over 300 subs now. Congratulations.
I know that happened today. I was super excited. So
to celebrate, we will have a beer.
Yes.
I'll get one too then. I'll be right back.
Okay. So basically, I have an empty short box that I hope to fill with stuff that I hope to then empty to other people in the community if they want it. So that is
right, so hey, just so you know, when you start doing this kind of thing, people are going to start naming prices. Are you taking bids during this video?
Tonight? I don't know anything anybody's going to bid on. I mean, I might. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about that. I hadn't got that far.
Hey, so real cool. You know what? We'll wait for John to get back. We'll talk.
Okay. So I'll be perfectly honest. I was just I wasn't going to go live tonight because there was no Gotham City Chronicles. There was no Collecting Smart with Matt. And I was going to sit here and do this. And I was I might as well go live while I do this. So that's as much thought as I put into this. So John's wasted with comics. Oh, Perry's already like hard on
He's
you.
a-
You're that much of a lightweight.
One beer, and Perry's already heckling me.
Oh,
I'm working on my Thor dad bod cosplay for Halloween this year.
there you go.
All right. So the thing I was going to talk about, Unruly just mentioned.
Nice. I
Talking
didn't
about
notice that yet.
So
That
I
is,
got J Channel
all right.
on my wall here.
It's locked on you now. Oh, no.
Okay, so I got the J Channel on my wall, so I could mount the slabs on my wall here.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that Daredevil. Oh, sorry, Deadpool, Hawkeye with the Nerf gun. The Nerf
That's a
bow
good one.
slays me.
Yeah. But and these aren't like the books that I'm going to permanently have up here, but I wanted to see how it looked, and yeah, man, this is something I've been meaning to do for a while. And me and the wife were out shopping today, and we wound up at a hardware store that just happened to have the stuff available, and I was like, yes, and I moved on it right away. Cost me like under $10
Wow.
to do all that.
Wow. That is cool, man. I want to do something like that eventually, but that's when I'm going to move my comic stuff. When I redo my basement to the basement, I'm going to do that, but that's probably a little way away. So, unfortunately. Oh. Yes, Craig said it looks awesome, man, and it does. I thought I seen Bake the Snake. Show them what's going on, Bake. Okay, so these are the first two books. I picked these up basically when they hit the hot list, back before I was being smarter about the hot list. Because my LCS, I bought them for cover. I mean, I didn't pay like anything more for them. And this is Infinite Crisis 3 and 5. So the first Blue Beetle, first Jaime Reyes, first him as Blue Beetle. I don't really want them in my collection. So those are probably going to move along. And then I picked up these guys. I did the blind bag Walking Dead stuff, which I don't collect Walking Dead, so I don't know why I did, but they were Campbell covers. And I got the Virgin black and white and then just the regular color. And I will probably move those along as well. I
have a bunch of those Infinite Crisis as well. I got a set of those.
You got the whole set though recently, didn't you?
I have actually no, that's a different. Infinite Crisis. I originally read like the daylights out of that. I bought like 4 or 5 sets, all the different covers and stuff. So I've auctioned off a couple of sets over the years.
You know anyone that was dumb enough to buy it from you?
Both. But
I was one of them.
They got them for a steal, and that Jaime Reyes cover has always been the one everybody wants.
Yeah, and
I bought one of those sets from you, John. Yeah.
They're good. They're good. It's honestly, I love the read. I think it's a great read.
That's my favorite Crisis.
Yeah.
I just actually bought the Identity Crisis 1 through 10.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of.
Which I think is really great too, and has my all-time favorite Deathstroke battle sequence when he basically takes on like Flash and oh my god, a Green Arrow and a whole slew of these guys, and just takes them all out, almost completely wipes them out by himself. Adam. It's what is it? This issue right here. That's Deathstroke right there. Facing down. Nice. He just wipes them all out so easily. And then at the last second, Oliver Queen kind of comes up with a way to get him, and it was pretty badass. That's a wicked good fight.
That's awesome. So I bet Carlito didn't like that story.
No, it shows his boy being really tough. I mean, yeah. Even if he gets beat at the end, I mean, just for him to be able to compete with the Flash in a story.
Dude, or the Atom. He takes out the Atom with a laser pointer. It's so cool.
That's
awesome. Atom is like attacking him by riding like a molecule of oxygen or something, and he blasts it with a laser pointer, and it's just enough energy to knock him flying off course.
That's cool. Let's see. Looks like we picked up some more people. We got Mark Spector Comics, Timmy, the Canadian Comic Hunter, Comic Spector. I think that's it so far. So thank everybody for joining us. Another book I'm going to move that I picked up randomly was I got the AMC free Venom. Like that, I'll just throw that in with something. probably a lot of something else. But it's kind of a cool. It's actually like I don't know if you guys saw this. The back is cooler than the front.
That's from the film, right? When you got
right, from the film, and AMC had them like they were like a free giveaway at like AMC theaters, and the back of this is way cooler than the front.
Oh yeah, it is.
So, and it was just a free book that I picked up actually at my comic shop. They had a bunch of them, even though they were supposed to only be at AMC's. But so,
Perry is on fire in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Perry enjoys the backside. Nice. So those are the ones I'd already kind of set aside like, a week or so ago that I was for sure going to try to move. But I wanted to just kind of go through the rest of this. And like I said, like my whole stack is now on the floor around me. And so yeah, like I got like this box. It's kind of miscellaneous Spider-Man, spider character stuff. Like I literally have the entire Avenging Spider-Man run, which is not very good because I bought it I could get the whole run with number 9 cheaper than I could buy number 9.
Yeah.
Last spring.
Yeah, that's how I ended up getting, was it 9 and 10, the two covers that she's on.
That everybody wants. I paid under $100 for the whole run.
Nice.
The 9 was going for like 120 to 150 at the time.
Yeah.
So it was like, so that's why I have that. I don't know that I'll try to move that because I'm not going to move 9. So that's kind of a lame thing. That'll probably sit there for a while.
I sold 10 away, but I've still got 9. Yeah, I mean it's a nice little like, hey, I'm gonna throw this in a box. Here's $5. You want this book? And it's like a $15-$20 book in some cases if it's nice enough grade.
Let's see. I got some random Spider-Gwen stuff that I enjoy. Got the Silk. What do I have? Silk number 1? Yeah. And what else is that? That is a random book that is out of place. That book's not supposed to be there. So, the whole Spider-Geddon run, like from last fall.
Right. There's some little first appearances in there too.
There
People
are
are
some first appearances in here. I may hold on to this for now, but this is another one of those random events that I bought, and you just like end up with a stack of stuff that's just like, really? Like I think like a couple of the first ones that like are interesting are this one that had like the other. That's not her first, but like the Venom version of that from that universe is first, and then the first. This one is probably the one that most people are like.
Yeah, the video game costume. The
video game character costume. Yeah.
I got the Secret Wars homage cover.
Saw that.
Yes, yeah. I was trying to remember what for sure that was from, and
I bought that on eBay on my way home from Planet Comic Con.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm thinking about trying to get a second set of the Secret Wars because I mean the one I've got is the one I bought when I was a kid, and I think it's in pretty decent shape considering how many times I probably read it as a kid. Even the issue 8, like the big one, is in really decent shape. But I want like a real nice, like you've got that nice 9.6 there.
Yeah,
I want to get like a real high grade run of that before they decide to make a movie out of it or something.
So I have this random Spider-Man 2099, the first Venom 2099 that somebody sent me as an add-in on an eBay purchase. And it's like, if anybody collects 2099, hit me up. I don't necessarily have any interest in that whatsoever. So I'm gonna put that. Actually, I was just gonna go and put that in the box. So I'll fill it in with something maybe. It's part of.
Here, Bake the Snake. He's got his auction on Saturday. He's talking about doing a fill a box for $1.
Yeah,
$1 book.
That's kind of where I'm probably at on some of this stuff. Spider-Man Life Story. It's been okay. I'll probably stick it out. I'll probably move that at some point too, if somebody wants that after I get done with it. Oh, I'm going to move this, and I actually need to reach into another box. So where is that at? So I am going to
Do you keep a lot of doubles, D-Runk? Do you keep like multiples of a comic?
I'll get variants of a comic, but really I use that. Gosh, what's the name of that app here? Let me.
Is it Key Collector or?
CLZ Comics. Lets me scan the barcode on each comic book, and with that, it lets me whenever I'm about to buy something, like I'll flip through and make sure that I don't have a copy of that already.
Smart man. Look at you. I got to load that app. I'm doing it right now.
I've never heard of that app before.
Now, here's the deal. There's a paid version, which is actually a little bit better. It's like $4, but it's worth it for how much money I've saved on buying doubles of books that I don't want. And then it also it lets you take pictures of books. So like, I have a lot of slabbed comic books.
Yeah.
So I'll put a picture of the slab and replace that cover.
Oh, nice.
It lets you categorize the hell out of them.
So you just upgrade the app basically when you buy it, and then you can get the paid.
Yeah,
version?
it's like an in-app purchase or something.
Perfect.
But
I'll load it. I'm going to load this. Thanks for the heads up, man.
Yeah, what was this called again?
CLZ Comics. I just found it real easy.
Huh. CLG Comics. I have to look that up.
Look, several people in the chat saying it's awesome. They like it.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
the only pain in the ass. I mean, so John, obviously you're a collector already, so you'll have to set aside some time to scan.
Just scan everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't recognize newsstand barcodes. It only recognizes direct.
Okay.
So you can hand type, and it'll pull up a search.
Sure.
Right.
And then you got to be really diligent with keeping up with it as you add to it.
Yeah.
Because there's been 3 different occasions at least where I'm looking at a big pile of books and I'm like, why didn't I just scan those 4 books when I got home from the shop? I'm sitting here now, I've got 400. What the hell is wrong with me?
Well, and that's what my for sale box is. It's usually stuff that for some reason or another I just bought an extra copy of, and I'm looking through going, I don't need 2 of this. So I'll just put an extra, like, I don't know how. I don't remember. I've got one that somebody sent me, but I had bought one of my own of this Deadpool, Garbage Pail Kids cover.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's awesome, classic. I don't need 2 though. So I got like one. I got one in here. Just little things like that. Where you're like, why do I have 2 of that?
Oh, and then there's sometimes where you're specking, like, I went to a comic shop that didn't realize that the Naomi book was starting to become expensive.
Right.
And they had like a ton of number 1s and number 2 and 3 for cover price.
Nice.
And I like wiped them out. And so yeah, I have some doubles of that.
Well, that's a good one to have doubles of right now.
Yeah. I try to avoid doubles at all costs. I do have like multiple covers of some stuff, but I try to avoid doubles if I can.
Perry is lighting up the chat, but specifically me. He's like, John will make a live stream out of scanning the barcodes, like when he was organizing his new comic boxes.
What do you think I'm doing right now, Perry?
Perry is slaying me, man.
What I'm doing right now.
Invite that guy on for one lost chat, and he's like on fire now.
So like the next thing that I'm going to move is another one of these event things. If somebody wants them and didn't read them, is that Venomized series like last year. I have all 5, but I do have a nice little carrot to try to move that if somebody wants it. And number 1, I have signed by Scotty Young.
Love that Scotty Young cover.
And so I'll probably move the whole series, including this one, because it's the only copy of number 1 I got. So that'll be a bonus for anybody that wants in on that. So yeah, that box didn't actually have that much in it. So put the lid on that one. That one's done.
Scotty Young is a tough one for me. I always get, like annoyed that it's always, you know what it's going to look like.
Right.
Like every time you see the variant, you look at it and you always like, that's kind of cool.
And they are kind of fun. I just think they're fun most of the time.
Yeah, no, like that wasn't a hate on it. Like,
yeah,
I mean, like I want to not like it, and I still do. Like, it's bullshit, man.
I see the Smurf has dropped into the chat. Hoping
Oh,
things are good at the cheese factory. So
He says he scanned 2,000 comics and then he gave up.
holy moly.
What really makes that easy is if you stack them into piles that are scannable, and then you knock all those out.
Barcode facing the right way and just
Yep.
bam, bam, bam.
Just rolling through them.
Oh, after Stan Lee died and they had the tribute book,
Yeah.
like for the next like month or so, the barcodes for those were all on the back, and that
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. So I just bought one the other day that has the barcode on the back. I was wondering, like, hey, where's that barcode? Yep, it's hidden on the back.
Yeah. 84 dropped in, said he can't stay. Later, Kenny. So
Hey, Kenny has been murdering people with torpedoes throughout the community.
what
It's
did
not
he
good. Oh man, he's hooked up Biggie Shack with some stuff. He sent some stuff out to Boatwright. He hooked
I'm
me
not
up the other day.
those yet.
Yeah, no, he hooked me up the other day. I have that right here.
That one I did see. But yeah,
Dude, look at what he sent me, man.
that is cool.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Just it's something I didn't have, and he put thought and effort into that.
who did the art on that? It looks almost Ditko like.
Yeah, it's not Ditko, but it's definitely meant to emulate. But
Yeah.
yeah, just
I love it.
a big ass treasury book, and this is the first Superman or first DC Marvel crossover event. So yeah,
That's cool.
That is definitely awesome. Yeah, Kenny, I have not had a chance to watch the Boatwright one or Biggie's yet. I need to keep. They're among a stack of stuff. The last 2 weeks I have not watched very much stuff. I feel kind of bad. But let's see, what do we got in this box? Next
hey,
is
dude, YouTube is a beautiful way of it's like DVR, man.
yeah.
You can always go back and catch up. It's
It is. I just got a stack of stuff to catch up on, and people keep making new ones. So this is my ASM box. You guys aren't getting anything out of that. So
That was one of the first things I decided to sell was a lot of my McFarlane. I was like,
I don't
you know
have
what?
anything that old.
I don't love it like I used to. I'm fine letting this go.
Like the oldest of that doesn't count because that's the one. That's the one Big Will sent me in addition.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
probably my oldest ASM.
Love Mysterio on that cover. That's a
Yeah,
great
that is a sweet cover. I mean, it's got tape all down the spine, but I don't care. That's an awesome cover. So, and then like the next ASM in my collection is like literally, well, not counting 361 because I bought it randomly off eBay. It's 432. So I go from 12 to 361 to 432. It's my ASM collection. So,
well, that was when I was collecting Spider-Man. That McFarlane into Larson run of ASM was my jam, and I'm not going to probably sell my Larson stuff anytime soon. But I was fine to get rid of the McFarlane stuff.
this was Romita Jr. by the time this came out.
Ooh, JR.
Yeah. So, and then I got a bunch of stuff through like through the relaunch of Volume 2. Like relaunch of Volume 2. I got like all of it for a while. The early stuff. Where is like some good ones? There's some good covers in that early stuff. Like in that early of the relaunch that don't get a lot of love. I love that cover.
Nice. Who's in the frame
That's Mary
there?
Jane. Like there was a lot storyline where she was like kidnapped or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Again, she's like Jack Bauer's daughter.
yeah.
Always
that's a damn good show.
24.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I want to say. I think I stopped after season 5, but season 5 was great.
Yeah, I watched like various seasons of 24. I never watched like the whole thing. Then it gets to like I get the early Campbell stuff, the early Campbell covers.
Oh, nice.
Like so that was when I was collecting Spider-Man originally.
So these are all the ones that are not for sale, right?
He's not for sale. No.
He hasn't gotten to
Hey.
the other stuff yet.
Chat, make him an offer.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a big one on my ASM stuff. So, let's see. I got some other like various series in this box. I got like the new Friendly Neighborhood. I got like some Spectacular and some other that sensational Spider-Man from the '90s. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna move any of that box. Next is like my X-Men box. Some of that'll probably go. Let's see. Only Wolverine. I got a little Deadpool. Of that newest series. Like I could probably move like any of those. Here's the only issue I have of it. This was a strict cover buy back when I was in college. See if you guys can understand why. Whoa, D-Ruck was like up close to the camera there for a second. Did you
hard to go wrong with Emma Frost.
Headlights or what?
Man, that might be my motivation for buying this over the weekend.
Yeah. Oh, he's got his belt on.
He's gonna belt up after those comics.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know why I picked that book up. It just randomly, that's the only one in the series I own. I have no idea.
It just came home with me. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a
I
puppy.
bought that Art Germ poster book last Wednesday, and my wife was flipping through it, and she's like, "Why are you buying comic porn?" And just said so much disappointment in her voice. Like I was like,
I like it.
and then like I was like, you know, he drew Batman, and then like she like ripped that picture to shreds, because not literally, but figuratively. You know, she's an artist actually. She's like, the fuck is he drawing here? You know, she was not impressed with his male drawings.
Yeah.
Most people aren't. Although that Carnage, he's got a Carnage cover for Absolute.
Yeah, I
Carnage
saw
or
that.
whatever.
It looks pretty badass.
It looks amazing.
Yeah. Some random number ones that I'm probably going to move on from. This was like a 1 in 10 of Exiles number 1. I don't know why I don't know. I buy random stuff at sometimes.
Did you see Art Germ's next 2 Catwoman covers? Because they look amazing.
I break my rule of not buying multiple copies of the same cover, because those two are that animated series and Batman Returns, Catwoman. Those are my childhood. Yeah, I might have to have multiple copies of those. Another random number 1, Hunt for Wolverine. I don't know why.
Oh, Chino's in the chat. He said, I saw the title. Give me all the comics.
Chino's like, I saw the title. Give me all the comics. So, well, that's what I'm going through, Chino. Is trying to figure out what I'm going to move. So I don't know that there's much that anybody would want so far. What else we got? Ultimate. I have a smattering of Ultimate X-Men from the early 2000s, like random issues. Like, because I did not have a consistent run on that for some reason. I literally have like 4, 5, 6 through 4 through 7, and then it jumps to like 9, then 10, then 12, 15, 36. All over the place on that.
Hey, everyone, we got a lady watching us now. We got to try and go back to being classy.
Shelly came in. Shelly, hey, what's going on, Shelly? So, some more J. Scott Campbell, I'm a Sucker, X-Men Black.
Yeah, those are awesome.
The thing is, I might not actually move these on because I do like Campbell. They're going
He's
in the
just
box.
playing with us, folks. He's just playing with us.
No, they're going in the box. They're in the box. I got to get rid of some of these. This is crazy. I have too many comics. And not enough of them are Batman, Spider-Man, which is what I want my main focus to be. So, I have a whole run of X-Men Gold from last year, the lead up to the wedding, like 26, 27, 28, 29. The Wedding Special. 30. The Blind Bag, still in the Blind Bag with the Rogue and
I got a few of those myself. Yeah.
31.
What was the deal with that one? That last one?
That was a secret cover and the classified cover, and it basically has Rogue. It reveals that Rogue and Gambit were the ones getting married in reality.
Okay.
So they're on that cover.
Okay.
I just never opened the bag. I probably should have, because it's not like the blind bag makes them worth anymore. So if you send them off to CGC, they just take them out anyway.
Yeah.
So that's going in the box. X-Men Gold. It's in the box. Let's see. My X-Men Red series you can't have. I love that series. Plus, it's got Jenny Frison covers, so those aren't leaving my collection. I'm a sucker for Jenny Frison.
It's hard not to be. That last Wonder Woman cover she did was amazing.
I mean, like, this one is one that people even talk about, but look at the Storm cover. Yeah. Love that stuff. So good. So, that's like it. That's literally my X-Men stuff. I have almost no X-Men. Did I lose everybody?
No, we're here.
Oh, okay. So,
We're just trying not to talk while you're holding up.
Bueller in here. What's going on, Bueller?
Bueller.
So Bueller is so big time that people are faking Bueller boxes. Did you guys see his Instagram thing today?
I did hear that.
Oh, I've been making a killing off of that. I kid.
I mean, what's it take to be like that people are trying to pretend to be you to sell stuff on eBay? That's like, that is freaking amazing to me. Like, Bueller is, he's transcended. So
no, when you get imitated, that's a good sign. It can also be annoying that it took money away from them, but
what you hope is that whoever's doing that isn't ripping people off, because that's the danger of that crap.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You're the one that gets blamed for that kind of stuff, because people get disgruntled, and it's like, I got crap, and well, it's because you got took by a fake. And so, but he had that Instagram post today, and I just started laughing. I was like, I can't believe that. There's a fake Bueller. So
Bueller boxes are easy to buy. You just go to your eBay purchase history, look at the ones that you bought in the past, then boom, you're good to go.
Buy from where you've already bought. Is that why my Barry's comment? Is that why my last box was filled with Turok number 1? No, that one came from Bueller, Perry. He knew who you were. So, let's see. Avengers. Random stuff. Anything in here? Oh, here's a random, another random number 1 I picked up for no damn reason. As Guardians of the Galaxy number 1 into the box. Literally, I'm gonna have to pay people to take some of these. I swear.
Some of that's fun though. Like dollar, you just do hey, for every $1 you guys bid, I'm throwing in another book, and
that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Everybody wins, because basically it's the best dollar bin books, right? And they're gonna get some fun stuff, and you're getting to get rid of books that you don't need.
That is probably the plan. Let's see. I got some Captain Marvel stuff in here. Randomly that I bought to get a signature. Oh. Blue tape, stick it to the wrong side. Literally bought to get a signature. Don't have any other issues in this whole run. Daredevil 600 into the box. true. I don't know what Old Wolf is saying. Very true, but it's probably, he's probably on the money with something. So probably won't get rid of. Well, actually, this Fantastic Four #1. Do I really need like 5? I have the regular cover, and then all 4 art germs. What the bleep?
Dude, that would be a
I'll
good
tell you
thing
that-
to sell as a set, though.
That's the one I love, the Human Torch one. It's a rare moment when
I think it's really good. Yeah.
the boy drawing is better than the girl drawing. That is
Yeah.
fire.
Human Torch
Well,
one is
figuratively and literally fire.
Yeah. I actually thought those were pretty good. I know some people didn't necessarily like all those. I thought all of those were pretty good.
Yeah, she looks great. I mean, that's the one my daughter, when we went to a Comic-Con, Kate saw them for sale and had to get one of those.
No.
But I didn't like the Mr. Fantastic one. That was the only one I didn't care
That was
for.
the weakest one. This is the weakest one, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just doesn't do much.
Pretty good.
His pose and his face. Yeah, the thing looks good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'll probably keep the Archer. I'll probably just get rid of the regular, but where did my Fantastic Four go here? Call this Avengers. I think this is better to just say random Marvel. It's really what this box is. Okay, so here is from the 90s. Oh, if I can pull that here.
90s books, that's my jam.
90s Invincible Iron Man. Get the whole stack here. Don't pull a Kenny. Don't drop them. Literally, #1, Heroes Return from 98 through 21. All of them. So anybody's an Iron Man collector, those are going to be up for
And
grabs.
that's fun too. Like for somebody that's like, I don't read much Iron Man, I can get a whole set of them. I can get them for like $1 a book or whatever. I can get a great read. I mean, I've been kind of doing that with like certain stories that I never read before, like Ultimate Spider-Man. I grab an issue here or there for $1 because I hear it's just a great read. Eventually, I'll read the whole run. So.
Hey, this is back in the day when he was still the bodyguard and before he revealed who he was, and yeah, I think they're all here. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
That's weird to think that it used to be a secret identity for so long. I forget about that.
War Machine was like a villain during this period.
Bastard.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah.
Hey, wasn't War Machine just the Punisher not that long ago? So
Yeah, so that's true too. But so 1 through 21, those will be up for grabs if anybody wants that whole set. Cameron says 25 cents a set, plus shipping and maybe 25 cents a book. They're probably not worth much more than that anyway.
25 cents a book. You got yourself a deal, my man.
Yeah.
$40 shipped.
How much did you say shipped? 40?
Oh yeah, $40 shipping.
$40 shipped. I tell you what, $40 shipped, and we'll just do the 25 cents for the books. So,
You can only say that JP is tough but fair.
so let's see. What else we got here? Mighty Thor. I'm not gonna get rid of Thor stuff. Another random #1. I picked this up thinking I was gonna try to get Charles Soule's autograph on it at one point, signature on it, and it didn't happen. This was actually kind of a fun read. This was She-Hulk #1 from his run, that Soul run, which I think he did like 12 issues.
Yeah,
It was a pretty good run.
I heard good things.
Like I've read it digitally, and it's good. It's fun, but I only have the one issue. And
I want to read Sensational She-Hulk too. I hear that's really funny.
so,
I think Comic Smurf sent me a whole set of the Sensational She-Hulk, but I didn't want to open them, so I'll have to read them digitally. I think.
yeah. And then another series, I was like, oh, that sounds like interesting and fun. I want to give that a try. Put another block. Let's pull those out. Weapon 8. Sia.
Oh yeah, Weapon H. I read the first 5 or so of that.
I got one. That's actually like, is that the incentive? Yeah, that's like a 1 in 10 incentive that I picked up because I'm dumb.
Oh, I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, it's a cool cover. That's why I picked it up, but I mean, it's just not. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't stick with it. I gave like 3 issues before I gave up on Weapon H. Then there's the regular cover of number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 3 is kind of a cool cover. And then because I'm a Campbell sucker, I picked up number 6.
That's a classic Boob Windows cover there. Look at that.
Oh, I know. I might
Nailed it.
that one. I might just do the rest, but
Yeah,
all
You're making Power Girl blush.
What?
You're making Power Girl blush.
Oh, the Sue Storm. Yeah.
Man, that costume was ridiculous. I love the way they tried to rationalize it in the comic with having her say, "Oh, that old costume is so dated. I wanted something more modern." It's like, no, you didn't.
Something more slutty. It's like,
15-year-old boys wanted something different.
Let's see. So Weapon H is going in the box.
Caleb's trying to act like he sent those sensational She-Hulks for my daughters. So bogus. Not true. Not true.
Not sure they were supposed to be for the girls, and John swapped them.
They're being kept safe. The girls actually have read most of Sensational 1 through 5, I think, on the app. They borrow my phone and my iPad a lot for watching it.
So we're through 4 of my short boxes, and I got not quite half a box. That's not bad. This is, what is this? Oh,
So you have half a box of things that you were going to sell now?
This is the stack so far. Now, most of that is that Iron Man run. But, so, all of that stuff is up for grabs. This is my Ultimate Spider-Man run, and there is something I'm going to get rid of out of this. I also had the Ultimate 6.
Ooh.
And I have all of these all through 7, 1 through 7. So that was kind of a little event that was part of Ultimate Spider-Man. That's going in the box. I'm going to keep my Ultimate Spider-Man, but I don't need that side story. So.
How many issues did Ultimate Spider-Man last? Do you know?
Oh, man, a long time. I only have through, I don't remember, well over 100. I don't remember. I only have through, what do I have through? I have almost all of them through 67. So,
Wow. I don't know if you saw. I bought in an auction the 2 Ultimate Spider-Man hardcover volumes 1 and 2, like the really big collection, so that I could read them.
yeah.
It's these big old tomes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you got the hardcover. I did not see those. Yeah.
The beasts. Yeah. See,
I have all the trades through.
I don't remember how many issues are in each one here.
I love that Mark Bagley cover.
So here you go, John. I know it went at least this far. I have all the trades through 120, through volume 20, which is chapter 122.
Wow.
So,
Hey, Biggie Shack in the building. What's up, my brother?
Biggie.
Biggie, you missed it. D had his belt up.
Oh, it comes
That's
right
why
back.
I thought you pulled the belt up. I thought Biggie must have come in the room, and I checked and I didn't see him.
Let's see. Biggie's in the room. J Hood Creative dropped in. Anybody else I haven't shouted out here?
In the New World Order.
Shelly Cakes. We shouted out Shelly earlier. I think that's it. All right. The rest of the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff, I think I'm going to keep for now. I'm probably not culling enough. I'll have to do this again. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, man, you went through several boxes and you filled up one, like half of a short box. Like,
Yeah, this is true.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I think
it's issues 1 through 13. Plus, it has a reprint of Amazing Fantasy 15 at the back,
Wow, nice.
oh, cool.
so you can read like the original story if you want. And then the other one must have another 15. I got 2 of them. Another 15 issues here. And this might have been Caleb as well. I can't remember. if this was from him as well. But I said, yeah, I definitely want to read these.
So here's a little throwback fun from the late 90s, early 2000s. The old, you guys remember the Cliffhanger, like Battle Chasers and
I don't remember that.
Danger Girl, and what's the other one? I forget. This was the Joe Mandiera and J. Scott Campbell, and I forget who was the other guy that was part of this little group.
I got that book the other day in that Spider-Man booth box.
Really worth anything. They're cool though. This is like nice shiny, like
Bueller covers.
Cover.
I got this one in a dollar bin the other day. Nice shiny cover. I just Wildcats. I don't know. Jim Lee shiny 90s goodness. I just had to grab it for $1.
And and there what? Oh yeah, here you go. And this may or may not have had a reason to do. This character may or may not have had a reason why I was into this series at the time.
Oh God, they're bigger than her head.
I know. It's like,
One of them alone is bigger than her head.
I know. It's just stupid.
Are you talking about the gun?
What?
Yes, yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. The gun.
Yeah, no. It's what? She looks smart. What are you talking about?
It's got to be filled with air. Look at the size of those things.
It was 2000 or 1999 or something. I don't know when that came out.
That zipper on her top is just like, fuck!
They're almost as big as Captain America when Rob Liefeld draws them.
Come on now. Let's not exaggerate too much. Oh goodness. Let's see. Now this is a cover. Like I've been reading the new series and thinking about dropping it, but this is a cover I always loved, and I was a big Buffy fan, and when they started the comic with season 8, I just love that cover still.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Who did that one?
I don't know. I cannot read that signature. Anybody knows who that is? I don't remember. That is the signature on it, but I do not know.
I've seen that book in slabs, and it's a really hot book.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Old Wolf says that she has a high lung capacity.
High lung capacity. Whatever works.
I'm going to grab another beer. I'll be right back.
I always go with the line that she's got a hand problem.
Dude, I got this whole box here is like my indie stuff. And yeah, it's just like we go from Battle Chasers to Danger Girl to more J. Scott Campbell goodness. It's just like where my priorities were when I was in college. Good grief.
Hey, as long as if you sell them on an eBay or a YouTube auction, you're just gonna have to unbag and board them to prove that the pages aren't stuck together and you'll be fine.
Who said I'm selling these? These aren't for sale. Forget it.
Oh, of course not.
These are mine. Let's see. Actually, we're gonna go through. Oops, wrong spot. Oops. Yeah. Putting stuff out of order. That's no good. Oh, here, wait. This is a good cover. This is perfect Danger Girl right here.
So Old Wolf now believes that you're not selling them because the pages aren't back stuck together.
I don't know what you're talking about, Old Wolf. I have no idea what you're referring to. Just because this is one of the Danger Girl covers. So, yeah.
I hear a kid in the background. We got to go back to being PG.
Oh, okay. I'll take that down.
Sorry, I'm back. I went with Guinness this time.
There you go. I'm actually going to have to. I'm going to leave you guys for a second, let you guys do that. I'm going to go get me another beer, too. So.
Hey, would you grab me one while you're down there?
Okay, sure. I'll get on that.
Appreciate that.
Where did I put the? I think I'm gonna sell off at some point my my deceased movie covers here, so I'm gonna add those to mine for sure.
I got one of the Midtown ones where it recreates the Lois Lane holding A Dead Superman.
Yeah.
I love that
good
cover.
cover.
I don't know. I know why. I love the cover, but I submitted that one to CGC.
Well, don't you have that amazing piece of cover? Didn't somebody draw you a sketch cover of like the flag and the
Yeah.
that amazing piece of art?
Yeah, that's Dan Jurgens did that for me at a con last year.
So cool.
JP's back. I'll run and grab that so people know what the hell you're talking about. I'll be right back.
I remember you sharing that, and I was just like, "Damn, that is one of the coolest sketches I've seen."
Oh, was that his Superman sketch?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I love that sketch. Let's see. What else we got? You guys can't have my die. That ain't happening.
I've got a bunch of those. I've got to start, maybe making a set of those for my next auction.
Yeah.
I could probably sell 2 or 3 runs of die at this point.
So this was my non-DC lot box, and so I had so we've done Battle Chaser, we had Danger Girl, and then we had Michael Turner Fathom.
Oh, Fathom, yeah.
Yeah. Again, why was I interested in these comics?
I don't know. It's baffling.
Yeah, I mean, but that's Michael Turner goodness, It's just,
It is, and most of my I don't know if you've ever read them, but most of my Fathoms come from TJ. And at some point, I feel like I've got to just open these books and read them.
I have 0 through, what do I have? It's not Fathom. 12. And that actually is a crossover with there's a crossover with Witchblade at that point.
Oh yeah.
Witchblade, but and it was okay. I mean, it's nothing earth shattering, but it's not bad.
This is that sketch cover that John was talking about.
Oh yeah, there it is. You got to put the camera on him.
Oh, hang on. There it is. Tanya.
Boom.
That's so cool. I love that.
So my thought for it was I wanted, the classic image of Superman holding the American flag, but instead of that, doing the Death of Superman cape, and which is fitting because Dan Jurgens drew and wrote that story, and yeah, just
for an Action Comics 1000. And he's not I love that he doesn't have the cape on in the picture. So it's like his cape. It's just so good, man. And the signature across the bottom looks killer.
Yeah, no, beautiful. This would be the one that you couldn't buy from me.
I mean, that might be like for me, just as like a viewer who's seen sketch covers, that might be top 5 sketch covers I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
it's really good. It's amazing.
Just be real proud of that one. That's amazing.
So hey, I found some more stuff I'm gonna actually get rid of. So
hey. All right, take the book off me so I can pick my nose here.
Oh, it's up. So another random number 1. I picked up Firefly. I'm not gonna keep that. It was okay, but I just ended up not keeping the series. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of. This was a random incentive that I picked up. This Red Sonja cover that was cheap at my comic shop, but I don't need that. It's not an artist I care about. It's not a series I've read. It's going away. Then I've actually been reading this, and this was okay, and I haven't read number 4 yet, but I canceled it after number 4. This Ronin Island that just came out. It's good, but it's not great, and I'm not going to keep it going, so I'm going to move them on. So I have 1 through 4. I haven't even read number 4 yet, but so those are going in the box. Then a 90s series I am going to get rid of that I have. I think I have everything through 20 something, maybe not 16. Maybe it's only through 17. I don't know if you guys even remember this. He was like a big deal, like that J. Michael Straczynski. I don't know if you guys remember him from late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh yeah, he's really
Rising Stars.
He does great stuff.
Yeah, Rising Star series. I have that whole thing. I have the preview. I have the Wizard exclusive number 0 all the way through 17, I believe. And yeah, I'm going to get rid of those. So those are probably like $1 for the run, kind of thing. So, Biggie asked if I have any Savage Dragon. You know, I never read Savage Dragon.
Oh, you just made mortal enemies out of John there.
I probably did. I remember the cartoon, but I never read the series.
Shame on the JP household.
You know.
John, didn't you put that in like one of your top 5 favorite books?
I as far as I mean, single title characters like that. It's a hard one for me to go beat. It was funny because Perry and I were talking after our Lost breakdown about comics, and he was saying that he loves what he likes about the Spider-Man that they're doing right now. The what is it? Something through the years. The something years.
Like
the life story.
Yeah, the life story. He's like, it's cool to see a character age, and that most comics don't do that. And I said, that's exactly what Savage Dragon does. Like he wanted it to go year by year, so that like he's with Obama, and right when Obama's running, and he has a child, and the child ages, and then when he dies, spoiler alert, son takes over, and the son continues to age as the next generation superhero. Like the characters age with time, and that's exactly what Erik Larsen wanted that comic to do. Not to be like timeless, but to be of an era.
That's cool. Yeah, I actually never read it. There's lots of things I've never read that I should have. So
I try to buy copies of the miniseries whenever I see them for reasonable or cheap, because then I love throwing them in boxes when I send them to people. Like, hey, you get a Savage Dragon, and you get a Savage Dragon.
There you go. So here's like a character I don't collect, but I picked these up again because of Jenny Frison. Like, I don't know, you guys have probably seen these. I picked these up not too long ago.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. I don't really collect Vampirella, but Jenny Frison doing Vampirella is
Oh, that one on the right side. Yeah.
Which one's right? This one?
Sorry. No, the closer one. The one that's a close up.
That one? Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Those are gorgeous.
And isn't it God, is it it's not Perillo, but there's an Italian artist with the name starts with a P who's done 2 in a row of her that are just unbelievable. Maybe it is Perillo. I can't remember, but like I know that a couple of people I follow on Instagram have gotten them.
Yeah.
I think Jeff Comic 816 got both of them, and they're just stunning. But again, I don't know why he would buy them. I mean, like
there are just some stupid, like Vampirella and some
they're not spec worthy or anything.
Covers that are just crazy gorgeous.
Big Will is in the chat. Hello, Big Will.
Let's see. This is my Batgirl Catwoman box. I'm not moving any of that. Those characters I'm keeping. Not moving my Nightwing stuff. Or my
if you ever watch the show Hoarders, where they come through and they're trying to get them to like let go of some stuff. Like you'd be one of those ones that needs some after counseling because you're.
Hey, I've got look what
that's just what they say on the show, man. It's kind of sad to see this live. I mean,
okay, I'm
messing with you though, man. You keep what you want to keep, and you ditch what you don't care for.
The Batman stuff, most of it I'm going to keep. Although there actually is some Batman stuff that like random miscellaneous stuff. But like Detective Comics and Batman, I'm not going to get rid of. And I'm not getting rid of Nightwing or Catwoman or Batgirl. I'm just not.
Big E Jack says, yeah, because D-Runk collects in moderation.
Hey, I'm not sitting here saying that I need to get rid of anything, though. I mean, like this whole premise is like, I got to purge. I got to get rid of stuff. And
I would like to not have my house be overrun with comics, like completely. Here you go. This will hit a D-Rock hard. So
you had like
so you said that, like
6
John,
copies of Die Number 1. That might be too much to have. That maybe you should sell a couple of those.
One of those yet. So, but
that's what I'm saying. Like I definitely need to sell some. That's a lot.
but so John was mad at me because I've never read Savage Dragon. D-Runk's gonna be mad at me because I'm about to show my entire Action Comics collection. Wait, here's the divider. Get rid of the divider.
And there was a divider.
And there's 2 copies of 1000. So,
Oh my god!
that is
So then, what's the other book? I got
not right. Because I thought it was a cool cover.
Tell me, what symbol is this?
Isn't that the Red Lantern?
Yeah, well, what emotional spectrum does the Red Lantern? Yes.
He's feeling it right now.
It's right. And you know what? They're going in the box.
They're going in the box.
Because he said I was keeping too much. So, yeah. Action Comics, I just got the 1000. I got the regular. I might actually keep the regular. And then I got the Middleton, which was kind of the movie.
I just bought a Superman the other day. This amazing cover. I just bought this the other day.
Yeah.
This is a Rob Liefeld cover. You guys didn't know that.
I did not.
On the inside, it actually says variant cover by Rob Liefeld.
No way.
Okay, so that was an error then.
Yeah, they all say it, even though it's got Adam Hughes's AH somewhere on here. Yeah, in the side of the train. I bought it because I was like, when are you ever going to see an Adam Hughes cover with ownership claimed by Rob Liefeld? It's not going to happen.
You know, Superman's pulling a train right there, and it's kind of fitting because Mr. Liefeld has certainly been off the rails a bit as of late.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, I got issues. Told me that he noticed the mistake, and I was like, okay, when I go to my shop later, I'm going to see if they got one because I'm definitely going to buy it, if only for the joke value of a comic. This cover is that nice, yet not in any way credited as it should.
And I can even dig some Liefeld art from here, you know, now and then, but like he did do 2 Superman covers of late, and those were just like. It's like he was trying to draw them poorly.
Yeah. The Wonder Woman in that one when it's like her in the front.
Oh,
so bad. But I grew up with his New Mutants run and his X-Force run, and I dug the crap out of that. In fact, I have most of it still.
Yeah.
I really loved the way he drew it back then. And I it's funny, a lot of people joke, and I think it's pretty accurate. His work has almost gotten worse. I don't know.
Because he doesn't work at it.
I guess I got to stop telling my students that practice makes perfect, because clearly
I don't think he works at it. I don't think
not so much.
I think he's just coasting off of, I invented Deadpool. But he didn't. He invented the name. He didn't invent what the character became that everybody loved.
And I would say I give him way more credit for Cable than Deadpool.
Yeah, because
his Cable is still the exact same.
Yeah,
because Deadpool evolved significantly.
Yeah, he's arguably the worst writer Deadpool ever had. So,
and I wanted New Mutants 87 way more than 98 when I was a kid. Like that, I could not find a copy of 87, but 98 I had 98 forever, but I could not find 87.
No. Random DC showcase new talent in the box. Got a ton of these like DC one shots.
D-Runk, did you see the free comic book day purchase? Speaking of your shirt, the Green Lantern. Did you see the purchases I did I got my LCS had full sets of the Blackest Night Green Lantern Corps and Blackest Night Green Lantern, and they were like $10 a piece for the full set.
Oh wow! No, I'll have to check that out. Yeah,
I got all the. I got them. They're in my to read list, and I haven't gotten to it yet.
Read Sinestro Corps War before you buy.
I did. I've read the Sinestro Corps War.
Okay.
So this is like the full Green Lantern Corps Blackest Night run.
Nice.
Okay.
It was $10, and then this is the Green Lantern Blackest Night run, and then I've got the trade for just Blackest Night, which I haven't gotten those individual issues yet. But I wanted to read all of it together because people are saying, like, you know, you really should try to go fill these two stories in with Blackest Night to really fill out what happens.
I don't think it's as good as the Sinestro Corps War.
That's what
But-
people tell me. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still good though. I'm definitely didn't hate reading it.
Yeah. So Biggie says, did you get anything good, JP, or are you trolling us? And the answer is, Biggie, this is stuff that I've had that I no longer want. But I do have, if White Whale was here, I do have his favorite story of all time.
Oh, yep. That's
Yeah.
number one.
Oh, John walked away. I
Oh,
knew
there
John
it
walked
is.
as well.
I see it. I'm not going to pay any attention to it.
Yeah, that's going in the box. That one I might have to pay someone to take.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would put these in mine. I got the It cover, and I got the
Those are cool covers, though.
yeah. I even wrote on the back of the It cover. I don't know if you can see through the tape. I wrote Alex's favorite book of 2019.
Nice.
So whoever gets it, if they buy it from me, it's already labeled with Alex's favorite book.
There you go. I picked up these random Deathstroke versus Batman from that run from last summer. And I don't even have it all. I just have part of it, like 30, 31, 33. Those are going in.
Deathstroke covers are always just lights out. Just so good.
They're fantastic covers, but I don't want them.
Are the stories any good? I know that he was in Arkham, and I heard that story was pretty cool.
Well, I didn't make it through all the way through the Deathstroke versus Batman, so that tells you what I thought of it. So
Yeah, they've had Matina drawing the B covers for that for quite a while. And yeah, I've been passing them up because I try and avoid merely cover buys, even though I fall for it all the time. But I don't fall for it with Deathstroke. That's where I draw the line.
I love the original Deathstroke run, that Wolfman did. I really loved that. I've read the daylights out of my copies of that run in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
I love like his backstory, getting to see kind of his whole story, and then they have that great crossover with Batman when he's in Gotham. That was really cool.
So another random number one, the Midnight. Of the,
Sell that one.
it's going
But I read his was it issue.
box, I swear.
Is it issue 7 when he's inside the ring or whatever? That's a great issue.
Is it?
Man, I read the first 3 of that Morrison run of that. I've never liked Grant Morrison. I would push him off a cliff if I could.
No, jeez.
I mean, if I could get away with it.
I enjoyed his All-Star Superman. I read the first 2 trades of that.
Yeah.
But I think that's the only thing of his that I've probably read front to back. I don't know. I can't think of any other Grant Morrison that I've really devoured like that. I did not like issue 1 of this Green Lantern to get issue 2. But then I know that D Comic Queen raved about that issue that was kind of almost written like a book, like with prose, where he's inside his ring. He's trapped inside the ring and it's slowly dying. She raved about it, and I went to my shop and they had a couple left, so I snagged it when I was there, and it was a great read.
Yeah, so Burke Nasty's here. He noticed that I just changed up my room because he actually came over to my house a few days ago.
I saw that video. It was great.
Yeah. With his Reggie collection on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he went with the tank top.
And then I texted you back, Burke. Maybe not. Did I not? I typed it, but I didn't hit send when he texted me a while ago.
Burke, I didn't text you back because my phone is what I'm streaming through right now. So
yeah. So I texted you back, but then I never hit send. So there you go. Because I'm smart like that.
Cameron D says All-Star Superman, new X-Men, and a Batman run as far as great Morrison reads. I've never read his Morrison. I've never read the Batman or the new X-Men.
Yeah, I've never read much of Morrison, so I can't really say too much. Yeah, so this is going in the box. These are some Alex Ross covers from back in the day. Justice was this series. It's
I
kind of
love that one.
yeah. But I just have 1 and 2, but they're going in the box. I don't need those.
Yeah, it's got a lot of Superman in it. Might as well sell it off.
Yeah, that guy sucks. He's not very strong either.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed this, but like last spring when I got it, or last summer when it came out, but I ended up dropping it just because I needed to cut back on series, and this was Justice League Odyssey. If anybody, I've heard that it's still pretty good. I have not been reading it since I got 1 through 4, so I might pass. That's 3. A couple of Terry Dodson.
I love Dodson. Yeah.
Yeah, here's Jessica Cruz cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some nice covers. So I'm gonna throw those in the box. I mean, it was a good series. I just dropped it because I had too many things, like I do now. That was my initial. I'm gonna cut back, and then didn't.
Oh, I never say I'm coming back. I say I'm never coming back.
Never cutting back.
Hey, when I drop something, I'm dropping it. Like that's.
It's like divorce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I might come back for a booty call, but you know, it's not
I said cutting back. I was cutting back.
A hot headlights cover.
Yeah, you back for a hot headlights cover. Who you kidding, D-Runk? All right. That's my Wonder Woman Jenny Frison box. Yeah, you guys aren't getting
that. Is definitely for sale. He holds no value.
No attachment to any of those.
Yep.
None. Let's see.
I wish that I heard. Nobody's told me that the story inside those Frison books are any good. Has anybody read them?
So I've read almost all of them. That early Rucka run was really good. Then it was crap for about 25, 30 issues.
Ooh.
Oh.
And then when Witching Hour was really good.
I heard good. Yeah, good stuff there.
And then afterward, G. Willow Wilson took over as the writer, and it's been pretty good since then. I've enjoyed it.
Hold on. I need to rewind. You know, so you said there was 25, 30 issues were crap.
Mm-hmm.
Did you read all of them?
No, I haven't read all of those. Most of those I don't own. That's most of my gap.
All right, so you're basing it off reviews. Okay.
Okay.
I do.
My sister collects Wonder Woman. Like that's a character she always collects, and she said they were crap.
Okay.
So,
I wasn't hating on that opinion. I just was thinking that you gave a really, bad book a really long extended chance to get good.
I was fine. I'm going back and getting them because I want the Frison cover. So,
Well, hey, I don't blame you. There were some really great ones in there.
I mean, let's see. Let's just pull out. I mean, this is just like not even one of the better ones. Look at that.
I know. It's even her mediocre ones are pretty amazing. She did one recently where it looked like an arrow was going through Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It looked almost like Valentine's-y. It was kind of weird with like hearts and like.
Well, what is the name of that god? Like one of Aphrodite's daughters was the storyline, and like, yeah, was what that all was about. But like, look at this. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
did you see the one she just did? Was it last week? That one was amazing.
Yeah.
I think I saw people at New York Comic Con were buying the prints because she was selling the prints of that drawing, and it was like everybody was trying to get in line to get it because they're so good.
Where's that?
With the she had like a hoop of the rope over her head.
Yeah, hang on. It's in here. I just gotta. It's in my unread stack. That one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Perry, the difference is Batman Who Laughs looks like emo Batman who can't see anything when he's walking around, versus that's Wonder Woman. Look at that. That's freaking Wonder Woman.
Even Wonder Woman Possessed.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So
Wonder Woman ranks way above Batman Who Laughs for me, always.
Oh, D, I need to ask you, D-Rock, have you watched my Bear Island video yet?
I did not get to watch that one yet.
You need to watch it.
That was a great contest idea.
Oh, yeah.
You may or may not be referenced.
Dude, hey, I'm telling you right now, I still have a hard time sitting down after the thrashing that Bear Island gave me.
John, have you seen it yet?
I haven't yet. I'm just been
Oh,
catching
okay.
up on my videos. I feel
You
like
have to watch like 15 seconds to see what I'm referring to, but yeah, it's right at the beginning.
John, did you see his Batgirl video, John?
No, I didn't.
All right, watch Bear Island's that Spider-Man booth grand prize video. And then like when the video looks like it's over, he like takes me to task, man. It is so brutal. And like he did like one of them premiere things, so there's a live chat as the video is premiering. And he roped me into watching it. And then like I'm sitting there watching this in horror. Like, what the like, how do people have this much time on their hands to insult me like this?
I've been catching up on Boatwright. I don't know if you guys know Jim Boatwright and his videos, but I've been watching his. I think today I watched 2 more, and over the weekend I watched a couple because I just felt you fall behind of all the videos that people are making, and he's got some great videos with his kids, and I'm trying to catch up on his stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it was hilarious, and I make reference to it.
Oh yeah, I will watch that later tonight when I'm done watching
Dirk Nasty.
Burke Nasty's video.
Batman Chronicles. What the hell is Batman Chronicles? Oh, that's more No Man's Land stuff. I'm trying to. Okay. Let's see. What's in my Batman box that I can actually get rid of? Or my miscellaneous Batman box. Let's see. Batman Gotham Knights. What the heck was this? This is a random Batman series. Those are gonna go in the box. I don't know. Those are like miscellaneous Batman that I don't need. I don't think. I'll double check them, but.
I think at some point I'll probably sell some of my Art Germ Catwoman run. I've been slowly getting the Joel Jones run to go with it, so I can still read it.
So here's one I'm going to get rid of. This is random. I bought because the cover was cool. This is Kings of Fear #1, came out last year. It's got a cool Stravinsky cover, however you say it.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
It's gorgeous, but I don't need it. So I'll throw that in. Let's see. Legends of the Dark Knight.
Burke, I got that Teen Titans downstairs in my mailing to CTC pile.
So I'm gonna get rid of these. I just got these just came out. So if anybody hasn't read this yet, it was good, but I need to not read every Batman thing. This Batman and the Outsiders. So 1 and 2 that literally just came out. 2 literally just came out now, but I had it pre-ordered. Those are going in the box. I'll get this box full, D-Runk, despite the fact that you were mocking me that I'm getting rid of nothing.
Well, the first, you went through about 5 boxes there first, then barely you had a couple drops in that short box. So I'm proud of you for filling it up, though. You're doing good.
Oh, Bear Island just came in the chat. We were just talking about you, brother. Your ears must have been burning.
Yeah.
Bear?
Yeah, Bear chat.
I think that may be it for tonight. I think as far as stuff I'm going to get rid of. That gets me to, that is stuff to move.
Wow. Now you're talking.
So most of it's, like I said, dollar books, but Bear Island, this is cool. This dude's going through their stuff. Say what? Oh, yeah, but part of this was, these are books I'm going to cull from my collection that I'm going to have an auction or a giveaway or something to get them, just trying to pare back a little bit. Not a lot, a little.
We all got to make room.
Well, yeah, it's not like I don't have stacks coming in every week to add back to it. literally in 3 months, I'll have this back just out of my pulls, probably. At the rate I'm going. So.
Yeah, Big Will. That's why the three of us have been drinking throughout the episode, as we've been celebrating the 300 subscribers.
That's right.
Oh, we were just Bear. We were talking about the fact that you kicked the living shit out of me in your grand prize unboxing video, and that you roped me into watching it live.
And that he hasn't seen my my submission yet for my contest entry yet. So neither has John. I told them they need to watch it. They only have to watch like 20 seconds and they'll get what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'll watch the whole thing. I got to catch up on your you know, I say it every time we're on live, but your look back at the hot top 10 list is a must watch for me. But I was out of town with no internet connection when that video dropped, so I'm gonna get caught up on that.
So
Yeah, it was a good one.
but
I stay up on my my JP. I finish my show on Saturdays and then wait, and then he drops his.
that's the whole reason I drop it when I do is I was like, oh, everyone's gonna be watching John. I'll just put it on after, and then maybe somebody will watch mine.
That's smart shit right there, man. You know what? I put my shit up at like 3 a.m.
I generally do the same thing. Whenever my internet is not being used, that's when I'm uploading it, right?
All right, you guys want to see anything fun? I got all these boxes here. What do you guys want to see? Pick up something.
I'm putting together a little set of some indies to sell. I got that Bone Parish that just got optioned, and I got a set of Pearl, and that just got optioned, I guess.
See, I am personally safe from the criticism of D-Runk or Bear Island at this point because I haven't got my slab.
Oh, just slab it. You know you got a 9.8.
So, let's see. Anything else that's worth throwing out there?
Hey guys, I actually got to bounce here for a little bit.
Oh, you're good. I went longer than I originally intended, so
That is more than okay. John, great to see you as
Good to
always.
see you, man. Yeah, love the wall.
Everyone in the chat, except for Bear Island Comics, it's great hearing from you, chatting with you. But yeah, hey, Bear Island still got his Royal Guard contest out right now. Definitely check that shit out. It's a damn good contest, and it's one of the few contests where watching all the videos that people make for it has been a lot of fun. So
yeah, it was such a good idea. I'm so jealous that he came up with such a good idea, and I was like, mine was kind of lame.
yeah, it's got me scheming on what my next giveaway will be, which
Yeah.
I think I've got something in the works for that. Should be I should have it announced before the 4th of July. So
There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to plug before you go, D-Rock?
I just want to plug how awesome I am. Everything that I do in life, I'm just super successful at. You know, I mean, women write Yelp reviews about me. It's just fantastic.
You didn't say if they were positive or negative Yelp reviews.
So just leave it at Yelp reviews, okay? We're just gonna leave it at Yelp reviews.
People are talking. People are talking.
Yeah, good. You know, press is good, whether it's good or bad. It don't matter.
If you are subbed to me and you are not subbed to D-Rock, you need to fix that because you are not quite to 300 yet, right?
No, dude, you're lame, man. Like we went to Planet Comic Con together, and you're all like, "Oh, I'll never catch up to you guys," and then you just went like, like you just like.
I can't take credit for that. That is not like.
Well, I can't take credit for it.
And then like the surge where I caught up to you guys was all like right after John had me on the Comic Core Unlimited and stuff. So
that's networking you had to do though, baby. And I've seen a lot of people on the Comic Core where I didn't subscribe to them afterwards. Like you gotta be entertaining, you gotta be credible, you've got to be someone that you want to watch again. So that is all you. And we all get help from people in the community, but you still have to. You get the ball, they bounce past it to you. You still got to make that shot, baby, and you switched it.
So wait, you're supposed to be credible and entertaining? How the hell do I have any subs?
He's wearing a Kansas City Royals hat. Come on.
Hey, I have suffered through decades of torture. I got 1 year of enjoyment, and then I'm back to torture, and it's just the way it goes.
You're in your comfort zone.
Yeah, it's more comfortable to watch them suck. It's more, I'm more used to it.
Hell yeah. All right, but hey guys, for real, I got to bounce. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for the chat, everyone. Have a great night.
All right, later, D-Rock.
Burke
All right,
is
John, you got anything you want to show before we drop off of here, or do you or plug or anything?
No, I mean, I'm not really doing any shows until Saturday. I mean, my week is full of graduations. Tomorrow night I'm at Charlie's graduation, and then Wednesday night is my class's graduation. So I'm kind of at that event. I can't do any of my normal Wednesday shows.
Nice. You got both of them graduating this time, huh? So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got my class, my students. So that's the one on Wednesday. And then Kate was on Saturday night. So we've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff.
Oh, nice.
Perry, are you worried about getting to my level? My little I got 600. Don't worry. Anybody can get to my level. My level is not a challenge. Talk about like Reggie Collect's level or something like, or what is it? Gem Mint. That guy is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and Perry has a lot of room to talk because, like, when we first started, Perry and I started almost the same time. Actually, he started a little after me, and I was ahead of him to about 150, and now he's at 450. So Perry is just like
that's like me with Alec. I was beating Alec when we first started our shows. Like, oh yeah, this is great. Like, and all of a sudden, like he's like, I'm gonna host an auction every once in a while, and I've got this other show that I'm doing, and before long, he's like. He's left me in the dust by like over 150 at this point. He's got to be nearing 800 now.
Yeah, how is that? How is he beating King John? What's going on?
This is what I'm saying. How is it possible? This is an injustice. He's on right now. All you people in the chat are smart enough to know this is the place to be.
Yeah, my random live stream.
We'll go to that Why the Last Man talk. You don't need that.
Let's see. Well, I don't think I have anything else this week until the top 10 next weekend. At some point, you guys have seen some of the stuff. I'm going to try to like put together an auction, see if I can get maybe somebody else to join in with me. My plan right now is to put lots together out of this stuff, and I'll probably start everything at $1 plus shipping. And
well, maybe I mean, I've never hosted an auction, but you know, I'm always up for it. At some point, I gotta sell some of my stuff as well. I've got a lot of boxes here. So maybe you and I chat afterwards at some point, and I always feel like it's good to put it on. Like if you put it on a channel with the most amount of subscribers, you get more people in the chat.
Yeah.
I always feel bad when it's like they've only got 100 subscribers and they're trying to put on not that that's you got 300 now. But it's hard to draw people in. You know, it's hard to get people to show up, you know. Even if you promote it on Instagram and stuff like that, it's really tough.
Yeah.
I think Alec's been doing a good job of getting word out for auctions and stuff, and I think it helps in a big way.
Yeah, because it's hard because even if it, you know, like this stuff, some of the stuff is going to be a very specific thing, but you got to have, like, there's people that will want it, but they got to see it, and the more people you have in chat, it's not necessarily that I'm trying to make money. It's just that there's more people that might actually see something they want or they need or fills a run or whatever.
And that's why I think Great Legends auctions always did so well. I think he created a name for himself, and then, you know, once he had all those subscribers, it was much easier to kind of network and set up an auction and make it work each time.
Yeah,
he's a smart guy.
So, well, I'm gonna get off here. Good grief, we've been going an hour and a half. And with my random, I'm going to go through my collection.
I got to eat dinner before Burke invites me to do his show, I guess.
There you go. So
I'm ready for you, Burke.
All right. Yeah. Hit me up, Burke, if you still want me to join in or whatever. I know I was slow on the text message back, but otherwise, we'll catch you guys later.